Hey YouTube, what's up? It's your girl Miss Tink. That's M-I-Z-Z, not M-I-S-S. Yes, we're out here today to talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta. Yes, I got my hair braided. Shout out to my girl T. Thank you, girl. Miss Parks goes to Washington, so let's get it on and popping because this episode was pretty good. It was really some inspirational stuff in there as far as with the Black Lives Matter movement and the Million Man March movement, and I hope and pray it becomes a yearly thing because I would like, to go if the Lord allows. You already know it's up to the Lord, but I would like to share that history as far as, what my parents and my great-grandparents and all of them went through. So yeah. So let's start off with Phaedra. Phaedra's basically getting ready for the Million Man March or whatever. She's getting Aiden and the boys ready. She's going there, and she invited Sheree, Kim, and her kids, and Portia. Sheree's bringing her 19-year-old son with her too as well, which I thought was really well. And then all of a sudden, Apollo calls. Aiden, he talks so good to me. I don't know, it just like, Phaedra, fuck all that shit that crooked shit you be doing. I feel you when it comes down to taking care of your kids. You do what you gotta do for your kids. Apollo calls, she accepts it, of course, and I thought that was just really cute how you see Aiden really misses his father, and he really minds his father, and he loves his father. And I was like, when Apollo was trying to check him on what he did for school, Phaedra tried to swerve that, like, well, he got 2 stars. Apollo ain't trying to hear that. He's like, yeah, that's good, but I don't need to hear all that extra stuff, okay? I don't need to hear nothing bad. You can't handle me. I was like, Apollo, look at you trying to discipline behind bars. Are you disciplining them niggas like that? Let me shut up. Apollo, please. But, yeah, so, I thought that was really cute or whatever. And like I said, they just getting ready for Washington. So, Phaedra handled that, handle it the best way you can as far as co-parenting. It is what it is. All right, let's go on to some more stuff. So, we see Candy riding with Toy. They're talking about the baby and everything. They have a little girl, he wants her to be natural. A natural beauty, you know what I'm saying? Well, she is a natural beauty regardless. But, she wants her to be, his baby girl to be natural. If he has a little boy, he doesn't want his son wearing sandals with no I guess with clothes and sandals or open toe sandals. I was like, Lord Jesus. Candy put it out there, look, I used to wear all the 90s hairstyles, and they go back to all her escape days and stuff like that. I was like, God, Candy, my sisters wore the same hairstyles too. Shout out to my sisters, T, Tina, and Tammy. Shout out to y'all. I was like, all right, Candy should do it with her. They talking about the restaurant or whatever, saying that, the old lady gang. And my thing is, I think they should have just got a meeting with the aunties to talk about it, not do it at a family gathering. Cause, you know what I'm saying? But, they decided to do it at Mama Joyce's dinner that they're having, family dinner that they're having. So we should see how that goes. I was like, oh Lord, it is what it is. Apparently, because I'm just talking about each person individual. Apparently, Candy's family, although Aunt Bertha was looking like, yeah, that's how Aunt Bertha was looking when they was talking about the old lady gang restaurant. When Todd told her the name, she was like, oh hell no. Aunt Bertha ain't going for that name. But when Todd explained the vision, all the aunts was in it. And I like how Todd looked at he looked at Mama Joyce like, what? Because as soon as Mama Joyce seen Todd, she was all hugging him and stuff. Mama Joyce, she been taking the yak back, just taking that yak back, girl. I was like, oh Lord. But overall, the family somewhat support them, so we should see how that goes as far as with the not the pregnancy, but with of course the pregnancy. And congratulations to Candy and Todd on their little boy too as well. Forgot to mention that. But we should see how it goes with the restaurant. I wish y'all the best of luck, because Candy be doing it. Like, she be making her money any way possible. I know that's right, girl. Do what you got to do. So as far as Kenya goes, Kenya is like checking out her house or whatever. Apparently the stuff is not done. We have more manna. I'm like, oh Lord. Cynthia comes by, and as soon as Cynthia get there, she's like, where the door? Where the door at, girl? I was like, Lord, Cynthia. Cynthia was like, well, damn, maybe I should have put on some suspenders and all of this stuff. I was like, Lord, just throwing shade. And then when Kenya was like, it's coming along, Cynthia was like, okay, girl. I was like, Lord Jesus. So Cynthia asked about the whole family reunion thing. Come to find out, Kenya says, her and her dad got closer. Kenya tells Cynthia what happened with her whole mom not picking up, not answering the door and everything like that. When she said that, Cynthia, she gets emotional about it and was like, that's crazy. Like, you could have just came to the door and tell me, I don't want to be around you, whatever, just something, some type of closure. And, she started crying, getting emotional because she was like, she could never imagine doing well like that, her daughter. And so Kenya was like, the same reaction that Cynthia gave, I was expecting that same reaction from my family. And, from my mom's side of the family. But, it is what it is. It's all right. It's all right, King. You got your closure. You got your dad's side of the family and the and your aunt and all them who was there for you on your mama's side of the family. You got them. They hug it out, and of course, Cynthia leaves or whatever. So hey, so after that, because like I said, I'm just grouping up each person. Kenya's aunt comes to the house, and aunt and her cousin comes to the house, and they talk about everything. They had these little drinks and stuff, and they go straight to it. Apparently, and I'm mixed emotions about this. I'm just gonna let y'all know, because I understand on one end you want to let it go, but I've never been in that situation, not having my mom even being in the same room with me and not acknowledging that I'm your offspring, like duh, like I'm your daughter. So how can you tell somebody to get over that? You know what I'm saying? I understand we're in adulthood, let it go, like what Madea said, but still that closure. Her aunt feels like she went about it the wrong way. Now maybe she did with the cameras, but Kenya, you can't. Like I said, I've never been in that position, so I don't know what it feels like. So therefore, I can't really fault Kenya for not wanting to get those answers from her mom. Like, come on, we've been in places together. You act like I don't exist. The fuck? And I felt her on that, but Aunt Lori, she just said, she don't want to be in the middle. She said, let it go, and Aunt Lori, you were still wrong in my eyes. You were still wrong for leaving when it meant a lot for Kenya to be at her family reunion function. You was wrong for that. Because granted, I understand that's your baby sister, but your baby sister was wrong. You wasn't there when she was laying down getting pregnant. So the fact that you want to leave and that mean a lot to Kenya all because you got a disturbing phone call, oh well. You should say, well, look, she came. That's your demon that you need to face. That's that, cross you need to bury. You ain't buried. Oh, well, I'm still going to be here for Kenya. I'm just saying, Aunt Laura, you was wrong for leaving. You don't want to be in the middle of it, but you leave. You should have just stayed. Like, I'm sorry. If that was my sister, I love my sister to death. But my niece did not ask to be here, so she's an innocent life. And I'm sorry. It is what it is. Y'all can say if I'm wrong, I'm not. But, hey, like I said, work that out, Kenya. I wish you nothing but the best with that. All right. So let's get back to Miss Phaedra. So Phaedra's in Washington. Phaedra turning up. She getting ready to go see the Million Man March. She's gonna go see Congresswoman Wilson. She got this organization that's in Atlanta about this. I can't think of the name of Phaedra's organization, but Congresswoman Wilson. Her organization was 5,000 role models of excellence. So, she's there to meet with her. Faith's really excited. She has a whole team getting everybody together, including the boys. Kim, on the other hand, baby, you need help because obviously you can't do it without your husband. Obviously, your husband looked like he do a better job than you because they got in late. They all getting ready. She telling Sebastian to get his brother ready. Sebastian looked like, okay, mom, and not doing it. That couldn't have been my mom. My mom would have been like, looking out of the back. The fuck I just say. Get your brother together. Don't have me come out here and y'all ain't ready because I'm going to bust your ass. That would be my mom. I'm just saying. I understand he ate, but do what your mama say. He wasn't listening. As you can see, somebody got different parenting skills other than, let's not go there. So they're running late. Phaedra wasn't even going to wait. Phaedra was like, where are you guys? Well, we're going to leave you in Uber. We're going to take the bus. Bye-bye. Can't wait for Tootie and her toot-toots. I was like, oh, Lord. I don't blame her either. So they get there. They go on this little tour. I thought it was really nice. Aiden was really excited about it. I thought that was really cute, too. Finally, Toot Toot shows up at the end when they meeting up with Congresswoman Wilson or whatever. And I must say, Kim, your hair looks better in that confessional with it being straightened. But, baby, while you was filming, no. It looked like some damn melted banana Laffy Taffy on top of that damn hair you got, girl. No. Should I say on top of your head? Do something with that, girl. Do something. I can't. Phaedra, of course, talking to Congresswoman Wilson or whatever, and, she plugged her thing, her organization, and she got the help from, Miss Congresswoman said she will be that mentor, be there for you. Right on, Phaedra. Right on, Phaedra. Do what you got to do. I ain't mad at you. Then Congresswoman Wilson was also talking about what was going on as far as in 2015, how these, black African-American boys and everything, and how, they're very stereotyped, which they are. So I'm guessing Kim felt some type of way because her little son was acting up, the youngest one, Quincy, I believe, and she got the kids to go. She gave the church thing, like, excuse me. Sheree clocked that. I was like, yeah, that's kind of rude too, but I understand I'm not a mother, so you got to do what you got to do for your kids. But it seems like Kim sugarcoats what's really going on in this world, and Phaedra, on the other hand, she let it be known that, look, this is going on. Even though Aiden and Dylan are young, she's still exposing them to the truth. So I kind of feel where Phaedra's coming from over Kim, because for your son to be talking the way that he is, and you see how good Aiden talking, why isn't that he's not, or should I say he's not informed with his history? I'm just saying, I understand kids are kids, but it's still history that they need to learn. And obviously, Kim, you ain't, I'm not even gonna go there. Let's go ahead and move on to some more stuff. So like I said, we already talked about King and Auntie or whatever. Phaedra's next event or whatever was a luncheon. Here's where I thought was really wrong. For one, Sebastian, the fact that you stood up and said, I don't want to be here, all these politics. Kim, why the hell you didn't slap the shit out of him? That couldn't have been my mama. I don't care if I'm 8 years old or not. We are around adults. We are around history. We are around influential people that made it possible for my mom to do what she does for me and for me to have the opportunity. And I'm talking like that. I understand he's 8 and he's a kid, but still. You should have checked him because that was very rude. So they tried to do this little photo op, whatever. And I was like, okay, Sheila Jackson Lee from Houston, Texas, girl. That braid, I don't like that hairstyle on her. I understand it's her trademark, but I just don't like it. And I met her in person. Yeah, I'm just going to say that. Anyways, so they all do this photo op. She takes the kids out or whatever. And that's when Sebastian was like, was I rude? She's like, no, but this just isn't for kids. Shut up, Kim. Like, damn, ever since you just stopped being Regine, it's like you became a damn nut. And not even a good nut. Like one of them old, moldy raisin nuts. I'm just saying, come on, girl, no. You're doing a little bit too much. So she goes to the little party bus or whatever, tries to put her son to sleep because I understand little man was sleepy. And then, oh boy, and then she talked about Sebastian, you know, he came to play, has stuff. First of all, if he took a day off from school, you should have told him he's going to learn something even though he took a day off from school. That's where you messed up in my eyes, Kim. So you should have prepared him for that. But that was still rude. And, you know, Sheree went to go check on her or whatever. And then Sheree was like, don't you think you need to come back? I mean, you don't think it's kind of rude? She didn't think it was rude. I thought it was rude. It is what it is. Bravo, stop shading Portia on the damn Underground Railroad thing. Please stop shading Portia. Bravo, you know you ain't right when you been shading Portia on that. Okay, whatever. So after that, they have a little luncheon, and then the next day is the Mini Man March itself. Kim talking about she got to leave early because she got an event to host or whatever. I forgot the name of it. And she not even there for 2 seconds. You could at least stay there for like a minute or so, and at least let him see the, you know, your kids see the Million Man March. Maybe talk to some people before you just up and jet it. I'm just saying this is history in the making. I'm pretty sure I'm not even going to go there with you, Regine. Or should I say, a non-Regine, Kim, whatever. So, I thought that was rude. We see Sheree's son. I thought that was, he was a very handsome gentleman. He's growing up really well. Phaedra, stop shading Portia, talking about, you know, Thailandia or whatever. Stop doing it, girl. And while they're at the Million Man March, you know, they talk to mothers who also lost their sons to gun violence with the police, or I think it's either with the police or in the area as well. And I thought that was very inspirational. That conversation that y'all had in Miami, like I tweeted, that should have been talked about then, or should I say right then and there. Everybody got emotional. It was just a really good thing to see everybody together and talking with the mom. So kudos to that. Okay. Cynthia all getting prepared for Nene. You know, ever since she had that talk with King, you know, she's thought about, you know, let me prepare or try to reach out to Nene. Nene comes by, her little Maserati, was not feeling that confessional outfit. Nene covered those titties up. Please cover those titties up, girl. I'm just saying, I just stop. She, Greg, and he looking all nice too. They coming in and talk or whatever. They bring up the fact that, you know, unblock me from social media. That's what Cynthia said to Nene. Nene was like, you know what? I'm going to be the bigger person. I want to start over clean slate. I will unblock you. I was like, oh, okay. When Cynthia brings it up that her and Kenya are friends, Nene was like, there will never be another Nene. You can't replace me. I was like, oh, okay, Nene, throwing shade, okay. And I was like, all right. And then, you know, Cynthia put it out there, you know, even though me and Kenya are friends, we're good. There will still never be another Nene. You know you missed her. You know you miss being all up in her ass. You know, you miss the way her pussy tastes, girl. I'm just saying, Cynthia, because you was like a kid in a candy store when she came through. Okay. So I guess they're going to work on their friendship or whatever. They flash back on why they stopped being friends and everything like that. I was like, oh, Lord. And then towards the end, we see Miss Nene throwing shade at King, talk about, you know, because the real queen is in town or something like that. She said the queen is back and it's going to be a problem with somebody who thought they was. I was like, oh, Lord, Nene, don't do it, girl. So next episode look like it's going to be good now that Nene is back. We shall see. But anyways, y'all, that is my review. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. I am Miss Tink. That's M-I-Z-Z, not M-I-S-S. Shout out to my sister's website, you know. Shout out to my girl T, you know. Thank you for doing my hair. Shout out to my cousin's website and his blog spot. Y'all check that out. Shout out to Tamaya. Shout out to Jasmine Washington. Of course, Justin J1232. Y'all check them out. And of course, check out my girl official, my Hirashi. Y'all check that out. All right, y'all have a blessed one. Bye.